Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Oh, and if you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment. And I've got a link tree down below that's got my social media, and it has my Patreon if you want to help out. Thank y'all. The ACLU decided to defend a dude by the name of Jonathan Richardson. This dude is a murderer, killed an 11-month-old, and they got it in their heads that it's okay to try to take to court the state of Indiana to force payment for this dude to get a gender transition surgery. You heard that right. This crazy dude that you're looking at is getting gender transition on the dime of the taxpayers of the state of Indiana, even though he's also a murderer. The ACLU and this judge both need to have some intelligence injected into them. This dude is not a woman. This dude is crazy. Probably needs to be sedated quite a bit. He also sued Indiana jails because he couldn't wear a hijab. I don't know what's up with this, but we're going to go into this case. So, per court papers, here's what happened. Richardson married Linda Mason on September 2001. Mason had a daughter from a previous relationship. On the morning of September 12th, Mason went to work and left the 11-month-old in Richardson's care. At approximately 4:30 or 5, some people visited. He wouldn't let them in, said the baby was asleep, even though there was loud music playing, and he had a fresh bleeding tattoo of FL, the kid's name, on his arm. At approximately 6:45 that evening, Richardson went to a neighbor's apartment and called 911 to report that the baby was unconscious. Emergency personnel arrived and transported the baby to the hospital. When Evansville police officer Jeffrey Hales arrived at the scene, he approached Richardson, who was standing outside. Hales asked Richardson what had happened to the child, and he explained that he had put the baby down for a nap. When he checked on her some time later, he observed vomit coming out of her mouth and called for help. The baby was resuscitated but died at the hospital. Richardson gave two statements to police, one on September 12th, second on September 19th. First statement, Richardson described the events to Detective Clinton Coomer as follows, said that the baby had been fussy earlier, put her down in a playpen, left her there for an hour and a half. When he got back, rocked her to sleep and put her in the crib. He then started cleaning the house about 50 minutes later, so he went, checked on her, found that she was not breathing, had a blank stare on her face, mucus coming out of her nose and mouth. Then he took the baby out of the crib, messed her bed, lying on her side. He went back to neighbors, get help, have them call 911, and also see if anyone could perform CPR. So no one tried to perform CPR until medical personnel arrived. Coomer observed that Richardson was calm and unemotional during that one. September 19th, Coomer asked Richardson to accompany him to the police station. Basically, yeah, they figured out what was going on, said that the autopsy showed that the baby had died of asphyxiation by manual strangulation. Charged him with murder, and now you've got the ACLU suing so he can dress like a woman in prison. Okay, so this Richardson feller who has gender dysphoria and has also been trying to wear a hijab in prison. I don't even know where to begin on this one. So, Judge Richard Young is the judge that is saying that the state of Indiana needs to pay for his gender reassignment surgery. This dude is Senior Judge Richard L. Young of the Southern District of Indiana. So this federal judge, and he is saying that this dude has to have the surgery. And ACLU is the one that brought the lawsuit for this murderer. So it was the case. They bring the suit because them not allowing this dude to have the surgery violated the 8th Amendment's prohibition of cruel and unusual punishment. Really? And this judge bought this garbage? Makes you wonder how intelligent this dude actually is. You can tell he's a political appointee. You know, these lawsuits are freaking idiotic. But the ACLU, by bringing this lawsuit, made money. They were given taxpayer dollars to bring this lawsuit. No joke, this was not coming from donations that they brought this lawsuit. By bringing this lawsuit, there is a fund for them to collect money. This frivolous lawsuit that they're allowing somebody who killed an 11-month-old baby to have their fondest desire by claiming it was cruel and unusual by not allowing them to do this. This dude Richardson, and I'm not going to name his fake name that he goes by, this dude is messed up in the head, probably should have been seen by this woman. I feel sorry for the mother of this child. But this dude is certifiable, and the ACLU is profiting off this guy's mental illnesses, because this isn't the first time that he's brought a useless lawsuit. This guy's in prison for a heinous act. I would think that anybody with common sense would not allow them to be rewarded for that. But hey, that's the way things go. Just thought I'd bring this story to you. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.